Hi Zach, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps, here to do your analysis on your video of your hitting. We're going to talk a little bit about your setup, the plane of your swing, your position at contact, how you get your lower half involved, your finish, and then maybe some drills to work on some things we see. So let's get started. From a setup standpoint, looks like you start with your feet parallel, which is good. Nice and easy to repeat. It's important you have the ability to repeat that position each time you're at bat. See where your hands go. Okay, your hands are in a pretty good position at the position of power there. Okay, not sure what's going on with that front foot there. It's hard to see in the video there. Make sure that your front foot is in the same angle as your back foot when you stride. Don't let that front foot open up. Okay, you want your feet to be, you want to stay square to home plate as long as you can. So make sure that your front foot is on the same angle as your back foot once your stride foot hits the ground. As far as your distance of your legs being apart, it looks pretty good there. You look pretty athletic there. Not a bad position at all. Your bat is in a pretty good shape. You know, your top hand is almost level with your ears. We'd like to see those hands maybe just a little bit higher, but not too bad. It's something we can live with. Let's take a peek and see where, now that your stride foot is on the ground, right? Yeah, let's see. Off the ground, off the ground, off the ground, off the ground, on the ground. Let's see how much your head moves. How much your body is coming forward as the ball is coming towards you. Your head should be able to stay inside that circle for the most part. Let's see how you do. So very good, very, very good there. That's a great look. Attaboy. Give you a chance to hit a little bit. Let's take that back now and watch your swing plane. Hands come down. On a downhill, very good there. Nice and connected. We took a steel rod and drove it through your shoulder, through your elbow, it'd go right through your knee, into the ground. So that's very good. I like that. Nice connected swing. Okay, so yeah, very good there as far as your swing plane goes. You go downhill and you get level in the area that's important, which is between here and here. Your barrel's pretty level in that area. Just remember, the longer we can stay level through the contact area, the better off we're going to be. Your position of contact is, from a hand standpoint, very good. Okay, I love that look right there. That's a good look. Your fingernails in one hand are pointing up, and the other hand they're pointing down. Eyes right behind the barrel. That's a good look. The only thing that I don't like about your position of contact, Zach, is your back foot. And like I said, I can't see it on the video all the way, but it appears that you're right on your toe. Okay? And I'd like to see more on the ball of your foot there, because you don't look to be like a huge kid by any stretch of the imagination. So you know, like 95% of all of the kids your age, you really have to tap into that lower half, and that's going to be harder to push. It's going to be harder for you to drive much energy down to the inside of that front foot by being on the toe of your back foot. You want to try to get on the ball of your foot there a little more. Now you may, as you finish your swing, you may get to that toe, which is fine, but it has to happen after contact, and not very good if it happens before contact. Not that you can't hit that way, a lot of guys do, but from a standpoint of getting your lower half involved, it'd be better if you were on the ball of your foot a little bit. Maybe not turn it all the way towards the pitcher. Maybe only turn it a quarter of the way, but to stay on the ball of your foot right there is important. Zach, what you want to be able to feel is that when you're in this position right here, that it is almost impossible for you to keep your front foot on the ground. That your front foot is dying to roll over. Okay? When you feel that and you can resist against that happening, you're creating resistance, you're creating energy, you're creating power, you're creating bat speed. All the things we want as a hitter. But if your foot lays there and just kind of dead on the ground and you don't feel any need for that foot to move at all, then you're probably not pushing hard enough with your backside. And it's not that you probably don't want to, it's just from the standpoint of your inability to push hard. Now you're on your ball of your foot after your swing is over, but we want to get to the ball of that foot at that position of contact. Because right now, you want to be, I mean, the amount of force you're trying to exert here should make it that when you finish hitting for 15 minutes, that your legs in here are sore. The inside of your thighs are hurting from the standpoint of how much energy, excuse me, how much energy you're trying to create there. And that's what big league hitters do. They get their legs and their backside involved in their swing, and by staying in their legs and staying connected to the ground provides you a stable foundation to hit against. And when you get on your toe like you are right there, now that one's a little better. That one's a little better there. It's like you're more on the ball of your foot. The better off you're going to be. Staying connected to the ground is critical in order to drive a baseball. You know, unless you're a David Ortiz where you have so much natural leverage that you can just kind of whip that bat down through the strike zone and hit, and plus you weigh 250 pounds. You know, those guys can get away with it, but for 95% of the rest of us, we need to get a way to tap into our legs, tap into our behind, and really get our lower half involved in that swing. So let's take a peek at your finish. Let's stop right there a little bit. You know, the angle of your body right here is kind of this way. There. You know, you could actually probably be a little bit wider there with your lower half of your stance. I'd like to see it more at that angle when you finish your swing. If we do that, that's going to take that barrel out here someplace. Okay, the longer extension. More distance between your knob of your bat and your body. And for every inch of extension you get after contact, how far you can get through your swing, every inch is going to create about 10 to 15 more feet of ball flight. So that's a pretty big deal. So make sure you're trying to get as much extension as you can throughout your swing. Let's see where your hands go. Okay, nice high finish. Nothing wrong with that at all. Going back to your setup a little bit, Zach, you might want to just widen that stance out a little bit in order for you to stay in the ground a little better. But your finish, I like your finish. Good looking finish there. Nice high finish, classic look for right-hand hitter. Looks very good. From a drill standpoint, I don't think we have another swing here. Let's go back. From a drill standpoint, the thing I would do is have somebody throw you some front soft toss and have them throw it between your knees and your shins down in here, which is going to force you to go down your legs and hit that baseball. And then once you start getting a feel for that, then try to incorporate that in your pitches that are from there to here, and try to get your legs involved. And then from there to there. Even when you're hitting balls that are a little above your belt buckle, you still should be compressing down to hit the baseball. Okay? You still should be getting smaller. If you're 5'10", let's say, when you finish your swing, you should be 5'8". Let's see what you do when you finish your swing. So you go down a little bit. Okay, just very little. Then you start pushing back up. And that's because you're on the toe of your foot too much. So try to really get on the ball of that foot at that point of contact. And if you want to go up to your toe after contact, that's fine. But at contact, we want you to be on that toe, connected to that ground, and have a better chance to really drive a baseball. But swing-wise, very good. I love your look at point of contact. Your swing plane's great. We just got to get that lower half a little better. Zach, have a great summer, and we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp. Thanks a lot.